Good evening, and welcome to the Wasco Union High School graduation ceremony for the class of 2019. Members of the audience, please stand, remove your hats, and face our flag as Polly Hughes, Desi Claffey, and Stephanie Weimer leads us in the Star-Spangled Banner.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that Star-Spangled Banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, ladies. You may be seated. Good evening. I am Lori Albrecht, and I am proud to be the superintendent of the Wasco Union High School District. With me at the podium tonight are our Board of Trustees, Mr. Joel Ackernecht, Mr. Juan Bernal, Mr. Joe Hively, Mrs. Sharon Nickel, and Mr. Ernie Sanchez. Also with me is our Assistant Superintendent, Mr. Robert Cobb, and Principal Kevin Talon. To our 335 graduates tonight, congratulations on your accomplishment. Before we send you off one last time, there's something I'd like you to think about as you transition to your new normal. I know when I look beneath the surface of the class of 2019 tonight, I see way more than a sea of caps and gowns. I see graduates who made high school look like a walk in the park, and others who had to work harder to be successful. Some of you experienced a heartbreak, personal tragedy, or perhaps struggled through another type of adversity. I also see kindness, generosity, and kids with a great sense of humor. I see intelligence, joy, strength, humility, perseverance, integrity, and honor. So when you go out into this world, remember that every day is an interview day. Don't save your best behavior for the special occasions. Make it an everyday way of life. Be a person of integrity and honor. Be cautious of social media. Protect your privacy. Always do your very best work. Make wise choices. Use clean speech. Treat people kindly. Be polite and be genuine. Not just because the person next to you might be your next boss, but because it's the right thing to do. Life will be different as you leave Wasco High, but the world will be a better place if you always make sure others see the tiger beneath the surface. Best of luck, class of 2019. There are 69 students who are graduating tonight with the Golden State Seal Merit Award affixed to their diploma. The seal recognizes mastery of the high school curriculum as demonstrated by state assessment results or end-of-course grades. Please stand as I call your name and remain standing until all names have been announced. Audience, if you would please hold your applause until everyone has been announced. Kevin Acosta. Manuel Acosta, Monique Alvarez, Adrian Armenta, Hector Areola, Maribel Ballesteros, Jonathan Ballou, Chelsea Becerra, Victoria Bernal, Mark Cabrera, Crystal Carrasco, Jasmine Casillas, Giselle Castillo, Hannah Cooley, Gladys Cortez, Calexta Diaz, Mia Dixon, Caleb Dobbs, Reagan Dobbs, Christian Figueroa, Ashley Flores, Manuel Flores, Erasmo Garcia, Luis Eduardo Garcia, Veronica Garcia, Noah Garza, Alexander Gutierrez, Gage Harrison, Jocelyn Juarez, Montserrat Juarez, Megan Leva Garza, Alejandro Lopez, Luis Lopez, Eric Martinez, Andrew Medley, Annabelle Mendez, Summer Moore, Claire Moreno, Megan Aline Ocampo, Yasmin Orozco, Esmeralda Osornio, Lucera Paniagua, Krista Parcell, Ivan Perez, Yuritsa Casafa, Dulce Ramirez, Melanie Ramirez, Saide Rea, Sofia Rea, Joanna Reyes Gallegos, Yosedi Rivera, Hector Rodriguez, Teresa Rodriguez, Adasayi Roman, Natalie Romero, Sonia Romero, Adrian Saldana, Mackenzie Salyards, Anthony Santana, Myra Solario, Allison Tovar, Tagasi Valdez, Valeria Valdez, Efren Vargas Bocanegra, Daniela Vargas, Yada Daisy Vasquez, Dulce Verdoza Marin, Javier Zamora, Blanca Zarate. Please be seated. There are another 13 graduates tonight who are graduating with the state seal of biliteracy affixed to their diplomas. This seal recognizes language proficiency in 2 or more languages. Please stand as I call your name and remain standing until all names have been called. Kevin Acosta, Giselle Castillo, Marlene Castillo, Gladys Cortez, Veronica Garcia, Miriam Guerrera, Sandra Guzman, Kimberly Guzman Acosta, Yasmin Orozco, Teresa Rodriguez, Damian Vargas, Ricardo Verdoza, Kimberly Viveros Reyes. Please be seated. We are also recognizing 22 graduates who qualified for life membership in the California School Federation for making honor roll in at least 6 semesters. Please stand as I call your name and remain standing. Monique Alvarez, Giselle Castillo, Gladys Cortez, Christian Figueroa, Veronica Garcia, Noah Garza, Montserrat Juarez, Summer Moore, Claire Moreno, Megan Aline Ocampo, Yasmin Orozco, Esmeralda Orsornio, Lucero Paniagua, Dulce Ramirez, Melanie Ramirez, Saide Rea, Hector Rodriguez, Allison Tovar, Tagasi Valdez, Efren Vargas Bocanegra, Yada Daisy Vasquez, and Blanca Zarate. Please be seated. This year's graduation is a historic event for Wasco High School, as we have 45 students who are also graduating with an Associates of Arts from Bakersfield College. These students began taking college courses as freshmen, took summer coursework, and still managed to be involved in sports, music, ASB, school clubs, academic decathlon, just to name a few. 4 years ago, there were some who doubted the high expectations we had for our students. But as they began to experience success, the doubt diminished and student achievement flourished, proof that when given the right support, students rise to the occasion when challenged with rigorous educational opportunities. The community of Wasco should be extremely proud, not only of the 45 students who met this rigorous challenge, but the entire graduating class of 2019. We have great kids. I'd like to now recognize the 45 wonderful Ag Prep Academy students who are graduating with their Associates of Arts from Bakersfield College. Manuel Acosta, Monique Alvarez, Maribel Ballesteros, Jonathan Ballou, Victoria Bernal, Emily Bravo, Mark Cabrera, Luis Casablanca, Hannah Cooley, Calexta Diaz-Diaz, Mara Cruz Diaz, Mia Dixon, Reagan Dobbs, Erasmo Garcia, Esperanza Garza, Noah Garza, Elizabeth Gibson, Cassandra Gonzalez, Gilberto Gutierrez, Jocelyn Juarez, Montserrat Juarez, Luis Lopez, Brianna Martinez, Eric E. Martinez, Andrew Medley, Annabelle Mendez, Leonardo Morales, Megan Ocampo, Serenity Padilla, Ivan Perez, Jacob Perez, Kayla Perez, Dulce Ramirez, Melanie Ramirez, Joanna Reyes, Hector Rodriguez, Maria Rodriguez, Natalie Romero, Sonia Romero, Adrian Saldana, Anthony Sanchez, Rodolfo Valenzuela, Efren Vargas, Osmar Velez, and Blanca Zarate. Please be seated. To ensure that we recognize the accomplishments of all our graduates, we have selected a valedictorian and salutatorian for both the Ag Academy as well as from our traditional program. Our class valedictorian this year from our traditional program is Veronica Garcia. Also joining Veronica at the podium tonight is our traditional program salutatorian, Christian Figueroa. Also coming up to the podium is our valedictorian from the Ag Academy, Megan Eileen Ocampo, along with Ag Academy salutatorian, Montserrat Juarez. Who else?
Hi. All right. My name is Veronica Garcia, and welcome to the 2019 graduation. I would quickly like to thank my family and my friends who gave me the support to get me where I am today. It would not have been possible without them. So, dear class of 2019, I have one thing to say to you all, and it is échale ganas, or work hard, a phrase that has been used by my mom and other family members to motivate me throughout my life. I believe every single one of us is capable of great things, capable of becoming great people, as long as we are willing to put in the effort. Go out into the world and give 110%, even when you feel like it is giving you one. As long as you work hard, everything you do will be great. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter whether you got here with a 2.0 or 4.5, you worked hard for your spot at this graduation. If you worked hard to get on this stage, even if you barely made it, I believe you are just as exceptional as the people who stand before you on this stage. As we head out to continue our lives, I want to remind you guys to stay positive. Remember to chase dreams, chase love, and you will catch happiness with every step you take. I wish you the best. Thank you.
Hello, class of 2019. I'll just go straight to the point. We are all gonna fail in life. Many times over, and then some more after that. Each and every one of us. But that's really pessimistic to call us all failures and stop there, so I'll move on to the success part. A lot of us, and hopefully all of us, are going to succeed in life too because of that undeniable fact that we will fail. Every successful person you can think of has faced failure on their way to success. Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, all college dropouts that started billion-dollar companies. Albert Einstein, expelled from school before going on to win the Nobel Prize. Abraham Lincoln, defeated for state legislature and Senate before being elected president. Failures have always been an inevitable part of success that we too will have to encounter. We've all failed countless times already these last 4 years. Getting a B in English, asking that one girl out and getting rejected, forgetting that there's a physics exam next period and frantically going through your textbook, trying to cram 3 weeks of lectures into 15 minutes. Point is, we're all here graduating, moving on to college or work or whatever life holds in store for us now, so all of us obviously did something right. We took all those times we failed, that we fell below our expectations, and we embraced them. We moved on. We turned them into learning opportunities that helped us get here today, and we didn't let them get the best of us. But that doesn't mean that any of us are even close to being done. Our lives have only just begun, and it'll only get harder from here. We're all going to be failures in life. How we handle those failures is what separates those who succeed from those who waste their life away, caught up on their failures. You are all capable of being successful, so long as you are not afraid of being a failure in the process. I'll wrap up my speech now by wishing you all the best in your future pursuits and asking you all that you live your lives unafraid of failing successfully.
Good evening, everyone. I'm so happy to be here. First and foremost, I would like to thank God for everything He's done for me. Without Him and His blessings, I would not be standing in front of you all today. I would also like to thank my parents and family for their never-ending support. I love you guys so much. Last but not least, I want to thank my friends for sticking with me through it all. Every single one of you, but especially my best friend, Melanie Ramirez. I don't think I emphasized enough how happy I am to be here. This means so much to me. You see, before I graduated from 8th grade, I wrote a speech. Unfortunately, I didn't get to give it at the ceremony because I was the salutatorian. I came pretty dang close, though. So I told myself I was never going to let that happen again. I made it my #1 goal to graduate high school as a valedictorian. Although it was hard at the time, I'm grateful for that experience because it served as great motivation these past 4 years. In addition to my first goal, I also made it my priority to do everything in my power to increase the likelihood of me graduating from a 4-year university. With that being said, I want to share an excerpt from the speech I wrote in 8th grade. I wrote, "One of the most beautiful sights nature has to offer is a rainbow. However, rainbows often come right after a storm, clouds, and rain. Life is very much like this. Hold on, I lost my spot. Oops. Okay, back to what I was saying in 8th grade. However, rainbows only come after rain. You have to be able to see past the clouds, past the rain, and past the storm to capture the rainbow. I share this with you for a very specific reason. My perspective has changed since then. Allow me to explain. As I mentioned before, one of my goals was to increase the likelihood of me graduating from a four-year university. But somewhere along the way, my focus shifted. Not only did I want to graduate from a university, but I wanted it to be from the most prestigious university, one that gave me the most status and recognition. I told myself happiness would come only after reaching my destination. I would feel complete and fulfilled, and my self-worth would be validated with the acceptance letters. Naturally, when I was rejected from such elite institutions, I was devastated. I was sent into a downward spiral of doubt, questioning my worth and my vision. I had put so much time, dedication, and work into a specific goal, only to have something come along and make me feel like everything I'd worked for had been undone. Oh God, okay, as you move on to new things like joining the workforce or pursuing a higher education, you're going to join the rest of human civilization in the chase. Whatever it is, you could be chasing a degree. Oh my God, I'm so nervous. Okay. As you move on to new things and like joining the workforce or pursuing a higher education, you're going to join the rest of human civilization in the chase. Some of us will be chasing a degree, others a dream job, a husband, a wife, a huge house, a fancy car. Whatever it is, we will be all part of that worldwide pursuit of what we think will bring us happiness. We develop tunnel vision in hopes of capturing happiness at the end of the rainbow. Well, if there's anything I've learned, it's that we should actually be present and aware of the beauty life has to offer us daily. Ever heard the phrase, keep your eye on the prize? Well, scratch that. Remember when I said see past the rain and past the storm? Yeah, scratch that too. Rather, embrace the rain, embrace the storm, and rejoice in the struggle. There is beauty and complete happiness to be enjoyed every day when you're going through the process as you overcome setbacks along the way. Don't wait until you have a degree, a dream job, huge house, or fancy car to feel fulfilled, worthy, or completely happy. As you go off to conquer the world, know this. Your happiness, fulfillment, value, and self-worth are not at the end of the rainbow. You were born worth it, and your happiness lives inside of you.
Good evening. Growing up, I always envisioned myself in this position. Well, actually as a valedictorian, but this will do. In my mind, I pictured my life as a staircase, and when kindergarten was the first step, and subsequently, the steps increased with each grade. Leaving college as the final step. As I'm about to step upon my final step, a mixture of emotions overwhelm me, but the one that stands out the most is fear. Fear of reaching the top of the staircase. In my mind, my process was so clear. The staircase was so clear. But that was as far as I got. I never saw what followed the final step. Now that I'm about to step upon the platform, I'm scared of what is next, as I imagine many of you are too. Although I would like to say I got to this point in my life alone, I would be lying. I want to take this moment to thank some of the people that helped me get here. Primeramente, quiero agradecer a mis padres, Maribel y Maximino Juárez, por su apoyo incondicional y por siempre alentarme a ser mi mejor versión. Gracias a que ustedes me inculcaron que la educación es lo más importante, es que aquí estoy parada frente a ustedes como la WACP Valedictorian. I also want to thank my sister Maribel for being the absolute best role model anyone can ask for. Thank you so much for pushing me beyond my limits to prove that I am in fact the best Juárez sister. To my friends, Blanca, Emily, Maribel, Yasmin, Ayla, and those we are leaving behind. Thank you so much for making these years so much fun. I remember that back in middle school, we would joke around whether or not we wanted to cross over to the high school side. And now, 4 years later, we're here on the verge of being high school graduates. Now, Today, I'm standing on the brink of our future, the first day of the rest of our lives. Some of us here today, especially our parents, are wondering how our lives will be like in the next 5 to 10 years. Although it is okay to wonder, I also think it is important to realize that our future is not just something that happens, it's something we create. So I urge you all today to embrace every opportunity you encounter, make good use of every lesson learned to construct the staircase that leads to your better self. Congratulations to all, and thank you.
Thank you. To our parents and community, thank you. Thank you for developing and nurturing the qualities and characteristics in our students that have allowed them to positively respond to the increasing demands of our program. Graduates, would you please give your parents, families, and friends and community members a warm round of applause and appreciation for their support. Our entire staff at Wasco High School works tirelessly to make sure our students get the services they need for our students to be prepared to be here tonight. If you are an employee of Wasco High School, would you please stand and be recognized? Thank you all. So before I introduce Mr. Talon, I have one more thing that I need to commend the class of 2019 for, and that is best senior prank ever. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Talon. Thank you. Yep.
Thank you, Mrs. Albrecht. Welcome, graduates, faculty, parents, family, and all those that are here tonight to support this wonderful class. It's truly an honor to stand before the Wasco High School class of 2019 as their principal. Yours has been a journey that started with what was likely nervous times on your first day of high school, but one that has taken you to remarkable heights tonight. You came to Wasco High School back in 2015, and you have spent 4 years learning, exploring, perhaps sometimes struggling, but succeeding. You succeeded with the help of your teachers, counselors, and a staff that worked diligently to prepare you for college and career. We have graduates from this Wasco High class that have been accepted to some of the finest universities in our country. We have graduates from this Wasco High class that have already graduated from Bakersfield College. We have Wasco High graduates from this Wasco High class that have committed to serving our country in the military. And we have graduates from this Wasco High class that overcame adversity and barriers to reach this milestone. I am very proud of every one of you for those achievements. Additionally, over the last 4 years, we had some great rallies, great homecomings, and a school spirit that is always shining. And the Tigers won many championships on the athletic fields over the last 4 years as well. It's truly been a great 4 years at Wasco High School with this graduating class. Your education at Wasco High School has prepared you for the next steps in life, and tonight we're honoring your accomplishment and looking ahead. My best advice to you is that you should always lead by example, work hard, and do the very best in everything you set out to do. When I used to teach U.S. history at Wasco High School, one of my favorite quotes came from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. when he talked about how to prepare for your future. He said, if you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. But whatever you do, keep moving. May Wasco High's class of 2019 always keep moving forward. Congratulations. We're proud of you. Now, having verified that these students have completed all graduation requirements as specified by the state of California and our school board, It is my pleasure to present the Wasco Union High School graduating class of 2019 to our school board president, Mrs. Sharon Nickel.
Now, having verified that these students have completed all graduation requirements as specified by the state of California and our school board, it is my pleasure. Sorry, I was repeating what he just said. Thank you, Mr. Talon. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I accept the class of 2019 as candidates for graduation. Before I address the graduates, I would like to say on behalf of the Board of Trustees, I would like to thank you for attending the 2019 Wasco High School graduation. To those of you in the stands, I would like to thank you for attending tonight and supporting your graduate. I would also like to thank you not just for showing up tonight, but for the many times you have shown up to events during your graduate's time here at Wasco High. Wasco is a community that is committed to their young people, and for that we are grateful. Thank you. To the class of 2019, as I considered what to say tonight, the usual cliches came to mind. Follow your dreams, reach for the stars, discover the real you. Well, that just seemed a little too sugar-coated for me. What I have in mind and what I want to say to you tonight is, life is hard, work hard, and never give up. Trials, obstacles, and times of unhappiness will come your way because that is life. The question is, how will you respond? One important thing for you to remember is that you are from a community of hard workers. Our community is comprised of a great number of people who work in agriculture and in the oil fields. They know what hard work is. I am sure that most of you have seen parents, relatives, or friends get up well before dawn and put in a hard day's work. That is what is in you, and it is instilled in you, and I hope you remember that for the future. You will need this when your life gets tough after high school. Just take a look at this beautiful campus and think about the hard work that has gone in. Your administration and Board of Trustees spent countless hours making these transformations a reality for you. Tonight, you were welcomed into the stadium by your teachers. Consider their hard work. It is what brought you to this point, along with your hard work. Aren't you happy that they never gave up on you? Yeah. So when life gets hard, when you and your dorm roommate aren't seeing eye to eye, when you have spent your monthly allowance and you have to eat top ramen for a week, when you have projects, papers, and exams all due during the same time, or when you are out of work and looking for a job, remember, life is hard, work hard, and never give up. I would like to leave you with a quote from Proverbs 16. Commit your work to the Lord, and your plans will be established. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Nickel. Before I begin announcing the graduates, I'd like to respectfully ask the audience, as we get close to the end of the ceremony, to please remain seated until the last graduate is announced so that we can properly acknowledge all of our graduates. I would also ask that you wait to walk onto the field until the graduates are finished singing the wonderful Wasco High Alma Mater. And now, what you've all been waiting for. Row 1, please stand. Yeah. Gilbert Acevedo. Elizabeth Acevas. Kevin Acosta. Manuel Acosta. Rogelio Acosta. Berta Acuna Lopez. Alyssa Aguayo. Octavio Aguilar. Cesar Almada. Siana Alanis. Brianna Alfaro. Andrea Alvarado. Daisy Alvarez. Jorge Alvarez. Monique Alvarez. Larissa Alvidres. Giancarlo Angolo Ruiz. Jackson Ante. Ciara Apodaca. Moses Arana. Oops. Did we miss one? Oops. Felipe Archuleta. Charisma Eriano. Lisa Eriano. Adrian Armenta. Montserrat Arredondo. Hector Ariola. Roman Ariola. Fiorella Ariola Lasoya. Michael Avila. Eduardo Ayala. Yuvalinda Balbuena. Maribel Ballesteros. Jonathan Ballou. Leslie Beatrice. Chelsea Becerra. Andrea Bedoya. Gabriel Benavides. Victoria Bernal. Emily Bravo. Victor Bravo. Andrea Bustamante. Briseida Cabañas Villas. Jonathan Cabrera. Mark Cabrera. Katrina Campos. Maria Campos Hernandez. Matias Cardenas. Crystal Carrasco. Raul Carriedo. Fernando Carvajal Medina. Luis Angel Casablanca. Jasmine Casillas. Sarah Castellon. Giselle Castillo. Marlene Castillo. Vanessa Castillo Garcia. Yasmin Castillo Villasana. Jonathan Castro Villagomez. Noah Cervantes. Stephanie Cervantes. Michael Chavez. Peter Chavez. Blas Cisneros. Ashley Coble. Hannah Cooley. Ayana Cordova. Gladys Cortez. Jesus Cortez. Mario Cortez. Ana Cortez Ramos. Sarai Delgado. Daniel Darrington. Maricruz Diaz Carmona. Calexta Diaz Diaz. Manfiel Diaz Paz. Mia Dixon. Caleb Dobbs. Reagan Dobbs. Christian Dominguez. Eduardo Dominguez Cabrera. Haiti Estrada. Dayanara Estrada Perez. Darren Fager. Daniel Felix. Daniela Felix. David Felix. Anthony Figueroa. Christian Figueroa. Evelyn Figueroa. Valeria Figueroa. Ashley Flores. Manuel Flores. Gabriela Flores Garcia. Nancy Guadalupe Flores Nunez. Luis Flores Rosas. Richard Gallardo. Carlos Gamino. Erasmo Garcia. Eric Garcia. Karen Garcia. Luis Eduardo Garcia. Luis Jaime Garcia. Veronica Garcia. Lisbeth Garcia Robles. Esperanza Garza. Joshua Garza. Noah Garza. Elizabeth Gibson. Thank you. Crystal Gill. Cassandra Gonzalez. Chase Gonzalez. Kimberly Gonzalez. Kimberly Gonzalez. Marianne Margaret Gonzalez. Abigail Gonzalez Barasa. Lizette Gonzalez Cortez. Christian Gracian. Magnum Greenfield. Eduardo Guerra. Ingrid Guerra. Miriam Guerra. Amy Garola Quinones. Alexander Gutierrez. Christopher Gutierrez. Sarah Gutierrez. Stephen Gutierrez Cardenas. Gilberto Gutierrez Ceballos. Sandra Guzman Sabino. Kimberly Guzman Acosta. Christine Harmon. Gage Harrison. Betsyra Hernandez. Mia Hernandez. Stephanie Hernandez. Alondra Hernandez Quintana. Javier Hinojosa. Savannah Hinojosa. Justin Horton. Abril Jaime. Cristobal Hasso Espinoza. Kiara Jimenez. Ricardo Jimenez Garcia. Aurelio Juarez. Jocelyn Juarez. Montserrat Juarez. Diego Juarez Hernandez. Ashlyn Kelly. Connor Kelly. Cindy Lamas. Jose Lanusa Saavedra. Anthony Lara Garza. Samuel Ledesma. Jose Leon Negrete. Megan Leva Garza. Alejandro Lopez. Joel Lopez. Luis Lopez. Marisol Lopez. Martin Lopez. Nicholas Lopez. Roberto Lopez Elizondo. Abraham Lopez Ramirez. Fatima Lopez Raya. Lisbeth Lopez Tapia. Valerie Lucano. Evelyn Lule. Leticia Madueño. Alexander Magallanes. Fernando Magana. Juana Magana. Francisco Malanche de la Cruz. Hania Malanche de la Cruz. Giselle Mancia. Adan Maravilla. Margarito Marin Hernandez. Brandon Martinez. Alondra Martinez. Brianna Martinez. Eric Martinez. Gerardo Martinez. Caitlin Martinez. Miguel Martinez. Destiny Martinez Luna. Noah McLean. Brittany Maderos. Ashley Medina Vasquez. Andrew Medley. Juliana Mejia. Pedro Mejia. Annabelle Mendez. Daniel Mendoza Velasco. Douglas Omar Moreno Quintanilla. Celeste Mesa. Araceli Mesa Barasa. Christian Milan Balanos. Jessica Miranda. Oliver Montano. Lena Montes. Summer Moore. Andrew Morales. Elizabeth Morales. Leonardo Morales. Claire Moreno. Irvin Morioki. Luis Michael Munoz. Alejandra Munoz Vera. Jordi Naranjo Cruz. Damian Navarro. Crystal Navarro Cardona. Carlos Negrete. Raul Nieto. Alan Nieto Rosas. AJ Nunez. Jacob Ocampo. Jessica Ocampo. Megan Eileen Ocampo. Alejandro Oliveras Porras. Anaí Orozco. Yasmin Orozco. Alejandro Orpaneda Olivas. Alma Rosa Ortiz. Esmeralda Osonio. Maro Pacheco Mata. Gabriela Padilla. Serenity Padilla. Lucero Paniagua. Krista Parcell. Juliana Pearson. Yuvia Aricel Palayo. Daniel Perez. Eddie Perez. Ivan Perez. Jacob Perez. Kayla Perez. Amy Perez Sandoval. Carla Pimentel Vasquez. Ariel Pineda. Ashley Bogo Puente. Evelyn Rose Priest. Rigoberto Polito. Juliana Gazada. Yuritza Gasada. Jocelyn Quinones. Carlos Quintanilla Falcon. Dulce Ramirez. Humberto Ramirez. Juan Ramirez. Marcus Ramirez. Melanie Ramirez. Julia Ramos. Ayla Rangel Garcia. Samuel Raya. Saida Raya. Sophia Raya. Ricardo Raso. Elena Red. Joanna Reyes Gallegos. Alyssa Reyna. Carlos Rico. Arturo Rios. Catalina Rios. Juan Rios. Omar Rios. Fernando Rivas. Yusari Rivera. Joel Rocha. Alex Rodriguez. Andrew Rodriguez. Giselle Rodriguez. Hector Rodriguez. Maria de Jesus Rodriguez. Nevea Rodriguez. Teresa Rodriguez. Anthony Rodriguez Avila. Arasai Roman. Arturo Romero. Natalie Romero. Tanya Romero. Daniela Rosales. Tyler Ruddle. Jennifer Ruiz. Eileen Salazar. Gabriel Salazar. Adrian Saldana. Alexis Saldana Hernandez. Claudio Salinas. Mackenzie Salyards. Adrian Sanchez. Anthony Sanchez. Alicia Sanchez Barreto. Julian Sandoval Vasquez. Anthony Santana. Miranda Santana. Isaac Santiago. Elizabeth Santos. Christian Sarmina Garcia. Julian Servin Juarez. Xavier Sherman. Juan Silva Villa. Manuel Soledad. Myra Solario. Yesenia Solario Lopez. Joshua Stewart. Fernando Tapia Anaya. Juan Torres. Justin Torres. Sebastian Torres. Wilfredo Torres. Ezekiel Samuel Torres Chavez. Allison Tovar. Carolina Urbina Vega. Anthony Valdez. Tagasi Valdez. Valeria Valdez. Anthony Valencia. Rodolfo Valenzuela. Brian Vargas. Carlos Vargas. Daniela Vargas. Gabriel Vargas. Efren Vargas Bocanegra. Anissa Vasquez. Yaradaisy Vasquez. Pablo Vasquez Hernandez. Wilbur Vasquez Tovar. Dejanique Vaughn. Tanya Vasquez. Juan Vega Duran. Leslie Velasco Flores. Ernesto Velasquez. Fernando Velez. Osmar Velez. Ricardo Verdoza. Dulce Verdoza Marin. Dylan Villalobos. Anthony Villapando. Jose Villanueva. Yasmin Visoso. Kimberly Delilah Viveros Reyes. Ivan Watkins. Elizabeth Wunsch. Javier Zamora. Blanca Zarate. Graduates, please stand. You may now move your tassel from the right side of your cap to the left and join me in singing our Alma Mater. Congratulations, graduates.
Here we have Wasco High, winning her way to fame. Orange and black are her colors bright, and glory is in her name. We'll go singing, singing of you, all proudly too. All our nights through we'll go singing, singing of you. Alma Mater, dear Wasco